Hello, everyone. Welcome to ELI, the only podcast in India where we bring a new founder on every episode to talk about their journey and their story of building a startup. And today we have with us Rohit Sakunia, who is the founder of ArtE Mediatech, which is an independent boutique creative and technology agency based out of Delhi and NCR. Hi, Rohit. Welcome to ELI.
Hi Priya, how are you?
Good, good. How about you?
Good. Tuesday afternoon.
Yes. How
Sounds
is it going over there?
a little hectic. I am on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I am on parental duty because my wife heads to office on these 2 days, so I
Mm-hmm.
take care of my 10-year-old. So COVID. If there's one thing good that COVID did, it was to teach us how to work from home.
Mm, right.
So yeah, you have to manage a couple of days from home. Yeah.
Got it. What are the nuances of running a company from home?
Oh, good question. Um, so it's not so the most important aspect of running a company is hiring good people. And we've been a 7-year-old company, so we have had the fortune of hiring some very good talent.
Mhm,
And that is why when you do that, even if you're not present all the time in a physical office space,
mhm.
the ship is still sailing, if I can call
Okay.
it that. You're not always afraid that the ship will sink because you're not there. So while a founder is probably the captain of the ship, so he's very, very important and things like that. But if you hire well, I personally feel that if you're not in office, while the job is a full 16 into 7 kind of a job,
Hmm.
right? But if you hire well, there are people who take care of it, and then there are people who can take some weight off your shoulders sometimes. So
Interesting. So you have kind of built a autopilot system that
no,
generates
no,
revenue.
no. This is not a plane. There's no autopilot at all. But yes, there are multiple pilots sitting in multiple places who have now understood that till there is a fire in the plane, they don't have to raise an issue. They don't have to
Hmm.
raise an alarm.
So you
But yes,
jump in when there is firefighting required.
there's a firefighting required, or if there's a new onboarding that's happening, or you have to go and pitch to somebody else, or something like that. Yeah,
Got it.
I'm just home for what do you call it? I'm just home for 2 days a week. Apart from that, I travel approximately 7 to 8 days in a month. I'm outside for at least 8 to 10 days a month. I try traveling from Thursday onwards because I told you when Tuesday and Wednesdays I have to be home.
Okay.
So I am not in office more than 7, 8 days, 9 days a month.
Hmm.
So that
So
is my.
when you travel, do you go to the client meetings? Do you travel for that?
We have a Bombay office.
Oh.
Uh, for a very long time, we also had a Bangalore office because we have a lot of clients in Bangalore as well.
Mm-hmm.
There is a Shimla office, a small office in Shimla.
Wow.
And yeah, the joke is that when we have to give somebody a PIP in office,
Hmm.
we send them to Shimla. So it's a wonderful PIP. Invariably, it improves performance. If Shimla also cannot improve performance, then right? Then
Hmm.
nothing can happen for that individual.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, and we are sort of in the process. I'll not say in the process right now because we've been trying to do that since approximately a year. We are intending to begin our GCC office as well,
Mm-hmm.
Dubai.
Okay.
So I travel at least once a quarter there. So
That's
yeah, so that's the kind of travel. At least once a month to Bombay, at least once a month to Bangalore, uh, at least once a quarter to Shimla,
hmm.
at least once a quarter to Dubai. Bombay and Bangalore could become twice a month as well because a lot of clients are there. A lot of shoots happen in Bombay.
Hmm.
So that is why.
Got it. We'll go deep into that, but before that, to set context for our audience, can you tell us a bit about your past life prior to building this company? I understand you have tried to build multiple other ventures. I don't know if you have failed or succeeded at them, but I know that you have tried entrepreneurship couple of times. Tell us about your uh, past life prior to entrepreneurship, how it all began right from your childhood. Uh, how did you first of all arrive at entrepreneurship? Then what were the hits and misses over the time, and how did you arrive at your current venture?
You want a 40-year journey, you mean?
Yeah.
In a nutshell.
Yes.
So I told you when we were not online that I come from a small town called Rourkela in Odisha.
Right.
Uh, it's very famous for Steel Authority of India Limited, the steel plant that's there. It's called RSP. My father has been in the steel business since I know him, and that's now 40 years.
Mm,
So I have never seen anyone in the family be an employee ever. I was probably one of the first ones when I started working after my B school. And that's a chapter in itself that I can talk about a little bit. But I always, since you see entrepreneurship all around you,
mm,
I come from a Marwari household in Odisha, so everybody is an entrepreneur. The size does not matter. Size of the business does not matter. Doing
mm,
your own stuff does. Keeping your own profits does.
mhm,
Right. So, yeah, so that is how the initial bug of entrepreneurship, you can say. The only difference was while everybody else in Odisha wanted to do minerals business, something around steel, I always was fascinated by the concept of filmmaking.
mhm,
And I was from, I don't know when, whether it was the age of 13, 14, 15, or I don't know, but I always wanted to be making films.
okay.
And fortunately, I was very clear that I didn't want to participate in the creative process of the filmmaking, but the business process of the filmmaking.
Mhm,
So more on the production side, more on managing the monies required to make a film, etc., and making a good output is what I was always fascinated about. So I always wanted to be in the business of filmmaking from my childhood, and with that dream, the first time I set out was to do. So I was giving my CAT exams, but the first couple of attempts, the exams did not go through well.
mm,
So I had a break in between of a year between one CAT to another, and there was a course which was a 1-year diploma in broadcast journalism.
mhm,
So I did that from Noida. This was 2006, 2007, where I met my current partner. So we are a friend. We are friends from the last 17, 18 years. We didn't do business immediately after the college. He did his own thing. I went for my MBA, and then I started working somewhere else. So I finished my MBA in 2008, 2009 from Bharatdasan University, Trichy.
mhm,
One of the better B schools when you see efficiencies on money spent, because the
mm,
fees is still very less, and things like that. So I didn't want to spend a lot of money. I also wanted to do a accelerated course. It is a 15-month course that's there. 15-month full-time course that's there, out of which 3 months is industry training, which I trained at ESPN Star.
okay.
And when I was passing out, an amazing thing happened, which is the Great Depression of 2008, 2009.
Mm,
Recession hit the world. So there were no jobs. Fortunately, I was offered a 8 lakh package by an global instrumentation company based out of Bangalore. But I always wanted to do sports journalism uh, as the beginning of my career, and that's why I wanted to. I had gone to ESPN Star for my traineeship during my MBA.
mm,
So I reached out to those guys. They said we can only give you half of what the other company is offering. Are you still willing to do it?
mhm,
And I asked my dad, should I follow my dreams? Do you want money from me? Fortunately, I come from a household where he said, no, he does not need money from me and I can follow the dreams. So I did that. I joined ESPN Star as a sub editor at a frivolous package, if you ask me. There's no money at all on the table,
mhm,
but it was all hard. I did it for 7, 8 months or 10 months, I don't remember. And I realized as a Marwadi, इसमें पैसा तो बनेगा नहीं.
mm.
तो कुछ तो ऐसा करना पड़ेगा. You'll have to do something in which, and I can use a little bit of Hindi in between, right?
Yeah,
Whenever,
absolutely.
yeah. So you'll have to do something which is more businessy, which is where I can use more of my managerial skills. And with that thought, I started moving companies. In
Mhm.
2012 or sometime, yeah, I think it was 12. I joined a place called, and I was doing odd jobs in between. So I was at India News sometime launching newspapers and news channels, regional newspapers and regional news channels. I
Mhm.
was a part of a company called Accor, which was a glorified call center. Okay, they were paying me well, but it was a glorified call center. I was also a part of Akosha, which is Ankur Singla's first venture. Ankur Singla then made Help Chat
Mhm.
and is now a filmmaker. His film Gitch Pitch has just released a week back. So from there, I landed at InfoEdge. I spent a good. If you ask me, what was the first time you did organized employee, when you were an organized employee, where you were in an organization which understood what employee culture generally a culture would be, InfoEdge was that. I was working for a project called Bridge, and then approximately a year into the job, I received a call from Google where they wanted me to manage cricket for both YouTube and Google Plus. That changed my life. That changed my perspective because from a medium scale Indian company to a global giant, global tech giant like Google,
Mhm.
I spent 2 years over there. Did some very big projects. My manager Guneet Singh groomed me over there because he also saw that I did not come go to Google from a Meta or a Microsoft, right? I went to Google from a decently small organization. So
Mhm.
my horizons were smaller versus the sky. So
Right.
first 3 4 months, it was required for me to get my horizons basis the benchmarks that were set over there. But I learned faster. I'm a quick learner, so I learned faster, and I spent 2 years over there. And then after 2 years, when I realized that this is the right time has arrived. In 2015, I took my plunge
Mhm.
with a former Googler. If you've seen my LinkedIn, I founded a company called Glance Media Technologies Private Limited in 2015,
Right.
alongside a Googler Rajneel Kamath and a Policy graduate Banu Chandar. The project didn't do well.
Mhm.
We raised money from Dheeraj Rajaram, the Mu Sigma founder. We raised seed money from him. 6 months into the business, the three of us realized we will not make money. We can keep raising funds. Dheeraj is a well-connected individual, so he was one of the key people in the venture ecosystem at that point of time. So
Mhm.
he could help us raise more money. But I we are not sure if it will be profitable. So
Okay.
we thought we'll sell the piece to somebody because we can't waste a couple of years of our lives. So we started looking for potential buyers, and fortunately, one buyer turned up, and we sold the company to them.
Mhm.
This is 2000, sometime in 2017, and at this point of time, I started consulting for agencies and brands in the marketing domain because have had a good experience of working on the brand side at Google. Uh, I also worked for 6 months at ShopClose. I was moonlighting at that point of time.
Right.
I was heading digital marketing, organic digital marketing over there. But this is the time when I thought that rather than consulting on freelance for some people, why not set up a shop myself? Tejinder, who was my friend and cool friend and mate during my education days of journalism, he was doing production at that point of time from the same college. We joined hands, and that is when we set up RT. So RT today is what 7.5, 8 years old an organization. We have 150 odd people across cities,
Mhm.
uh, four offices at this point of time, looking to open the fifth. Uh, some of the best organizations in the world are our partners, clients,
Mhm.
and yeah, what started as it was a one room, the size that I am in right now, that kind of size in Lajpat Nagar when we started. There were four co-founders, uh, actually five co-founders at that point of time and two designers. So
Mhm.
मालिक ज़्यादा थे, एम्प्लॉय कम थे, वहाँ से शुरू हुआ था. Two co-founders have since then gone on to greener pastures. Three of
Mhm.
us are left now, and from a one room of this size in a co-working, we moved to a basement, which was a 2,000 square feet office, to a large co-working space where we bought an entire floor.
Mhm.
Of course, we rented an entire floor, and now we're back in Noida because we wanted to be closer. The founders and the key people are all Noida based. So we wanted to be closer because we understood that travel is taking a lot of our bandwidth.
Got it.
So that's the journey.
Uh, what about the other companies I saw on your LinkedIn, like 3 Minute Life? There
But
is some
life was not
AI
a
company.
3 minute. Life was not a company. It was my son was born
Mm,
in 2015, and I saw the problem of pollution in Delhi. So 3 minute life was an initiative that I was pursuing with like-minded people to create awareness uh, around the conversation of pollution and how pollution is not how unlike we think pollution is a very Diwali to January concept. Pollution is not a Diwali to January concept. It's a 8 9 month concept, except the humid period that Delhi sees between July to September, where pollution ebbs because there's a lot of rain, there's humidity, there's not a lot of wind across flowing across. Pollution is a year-long phenomenon.
mm,
So towards building that awareness, we had started this initiative. We took it to a good place. We built approximately 70,000 Facebook followers organically. We took ITC to a pollution sitting where we said that your agarbattis are creating a lot of pollution indoors.
mm,
They agreed as well, and that is why probably today, if you see the ITC agarbatti packet, there is a caveat mentioned over there. Okay,
mhm.
so we were trying to do such things, a lot of guts because we were trying to talk to 1,000 crore organization. ITC Agarbatti is a 1,000 crore business,
Yeah.
and we were looking them into the eye and saying that, listen, boss, while you're talking God, while you're talking spirituality, this Dhoop Batti during the months of November and December is doing more bad than good
Mm,
because everything that you light up only adds to the pollution, right? So, yeah.
got it.
3minute life is that glance I've spoken about. Invis is a technology company that was a part of RT. So RT and Invis started together.
Mm-hmm.
And R2D2 was the consulting company that I spoke of.
Oh, okay.
Right, that between Google and RT, there was a period, between, in fact, Glance and RT, there was a period of lull.
Mm,
So I was not picking up work on my name. I was picking up work on a company, an initiative called R2D2.
mhm,
Rajneel Kamath, my Googler friend, was a partner there with me. He runs a company called News Checker now, which is one of the largest fact-checking agencies in the world.
mm.
And he's also a part of recently the Kamath brothers started an initiative, right, about new entrepreneurs. So he's a part of that group as
Yeah,
well. Yeah, he's a part of that group.
yeah.
He
Got it.
also makes a podcast where he speaks to people who have accomplished a lot in their lives or in their old age.
Mm-hmm.
He talks to them. Yeah.
Understood. All right. So now let's talk about RT. Tell us what are the services, some of the trending services that you have been offering recently, and then we'll probably go on to talk about what is happening in the media industry because of AI. And I mean, this industry is doing a overhaul
Disrupted.
right
It is
now.
being
Broad,
disrupted, yes. Yeah.
yeah.
So when we started RT, we had the thought of being this boutique agency which would do a lot of mobile creative in the mobile creative space, in the small screen creative space. But we were small at that point of time, so we were also not looking at doing everything. But as we grew, today, if you look at any services that a creative agency or a media agency worldwide provides, we also provide that. We are a full stack company now with teams built for every vertical,
Mhm.
sitting out of almost all big cities in the country. So whether it's creative work, whether it's film production, which not many agencies have in house, we have a full stack production house in house. So the director, the camera person, the edit suite, the entire production house for post production also is in house. So, and we've built this painstakingly over the last 7 years, where we said very, very carefully that we will, if we don't have the bandwidth, we'll say no to work. But we will not take a piece of work from, say, LI.
Mhm.
entrepreneurs like interview, and pass it to another agency where we play the
Mm.
conduit in between. Because then there is a whisper, there's a Chinese whisper happening between three people, right? And a
Mm.
lot of that brief gets lost.
Right.
We said we're going to build everything. So when it comes to technology services, because RT is a full stack technology company, we until to 2021 we did not have a technology company in house. We used to park it to a company based in Bangalore.
Mm.
In 2021 we decided we'll acquire them.
Okay.
So we acquired them with all their clientele. So now there's a 21 member squad that sits out of Delhi and Indore and runs our technology work. Then there is until 2021 again, all our influencers marketing work used to go to Defodio Digital, a small 6-7 member boutique influencer marketing company based out of Delhi. As we knew that this market is exploding, this business is exploding, in 2022 we acquired them. Defodio became a part of RT Media,
Mhm.
and Vibhor Gulati became a partner, and he also became the head of business of Bombay. So with him at the helm, we started the Mumbai office. So we have a partner in Bombay office as well.
Understood.
So if you ask me what special we've done in 7 years, we've painstakingly built everything in house. We don't park any work outside. That's the USP that we do. And apart from that, I can say that we're very creative, but then all creative agencies will say they're very creative. I can also, so another thing that I keep mentioning is that we are generally awake till the client is awake. So
Mm.
don't sleep on. Okay, so आपका काम है रात को 10 बजे भी है 10:30 बजे भी है 11 बजे भी है. So we have built a culture where if your client has work, then it's respected.
Mhm.
Finish, we don't shut shop till the client's job is done, especially during festivals or during commerce time. We're always available, we're always there. If you ask me, these are a couple of things that we've done differently
Mhm.
from others. That look at any other agency, uh, whether it's independent, whether it's boutique, they would be parking their influencer marketing work outside. They would be parking their production work outside. We don't do that. We're very careful about that. And we've been slow. So we could have grown faster than this, I'll acknowledge. But because we were acquiring companies, it took a lot of money as well.
Mhm.
So we've been slow, but yeah, we've done that differently. Yes.
So you have built this amazing team with a lot of pain, as you mentioned, and now you are at a place to, deliver a lot of interesting projects for a lot of clients. But the industry is getting disrupted. I don't know if you have been hearing, but every part of media, in the media, advertising, and related areas is getting disrupted because of AI. To start with, audio is getting disrupted with the likes of 11 Labs. Now producing human-like voices is easier. You were able to produce music, jingles, songs using the AI models out there. Google has launched VO3. Using that, you can create amazing visuals, videos. So producing advertisements and smaller videos is not a challenge anymore. You can use AI for that. Similarly, advertisements is also getting disrupted. It seems like you don't need an ad agency anymore to run ads. You can simply upload the media, and AI is now optimizing your ad spend for maximum results. So, a lot of innovation is happening. My question to you is it the wrong time to be managing a media company?
Lovely. Great question. And very timely as well. Uh, uh, at RT, we firmly believe that tools don't build brands. Okay, so stories build brands,
Hmm.
and stories, the ethos with which brands are built. Tools are going to remain tools in the hands of human beings.
Hmm.
Initially, we would catch birds out of our own hands. Then we built arch. Then we built bow and arrows, right?
Mm-hmm.
When computers came, a lot of people said, "Oh, computers have come. Now what will happen?" So then computer graphics came, and we said again, "अरे graphics से film बन जाएगी." ठीक है? Now there is AI. I am not disputing the fact that it is disrupting the business, but I am a eternal optimist. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it's only going to enlighten all of us, and make us more efficient, make us deliver more for the buck, more for the money spent,
Mm-hmm.
make us more smarter. But storytelling is something that humans will do for a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
You will not remember 5 films that you enjoyed watching in a theater that didn't have humans in it. Don't talk Disney films; those are different. Okay, so you'll go and watch Shah Rukh Khan in a theater. You will not go and watch a Shah Rukh Khan clone built of AI, with
Yep.
with raw emotions or no emotions, or
Yep.
maybe some emotions built in, but you know that when the eyes are blinking, those are not the real eyes that is blinking. So great storytelling will still happen via humans. Day to day work, you rightly said, maybe media optimization will be aided by a model,
Mm.
LLM, but somebody will have to still oversee it. Maybe if that individual was seeing it 7 times a day, maybe watching it 1 time is enough.
Mm.
Okay, so that those kind of thing, maybe making everyday social creative, but who's going to make it? The
Mm.
brand manager who studied at at an IIM Indore is
Mm-hmm.
not going to sit and make social creatives, right? They'll always require an agency because they have multiple. So I heard Tanmay speak in a podcast where I think he was in the Nikhil Kamath podcast, where he said that influencers could become great CMOs. I
Mm.
haven't heard a more I haven't heard a more stupider statement.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Creating content is not the job of a CMO. A CMO does 10,000 things.
Right.
A CMO builds a P&L for the company.
Mm.
All right, so that job is always going to remain. Creation of content will get easier. A plethora of content is going to arrive on the internet. We will all be so. It's simple. It's simple, Priya. Tomorrow, if I can ask you, are you scared because tomorrow somebody can do podcast interviews of entrepreneurs just by using LLMs. And Priya Ranjan Mohanty, that smile that you have on your face will not exist on that guy's on that guy's face. He'll be asking questions out of a straight pocket because he'll not understand the answer in real time. How does LLMs work? LLMs don't work on real time.
Right.
They process information.
Right.
So what answer I am speaking right now, and what the LLM is understanding on the other side, and whether it can smile like you are smiling,
Mm.
is not something that LLMs can do right now. Okay, so maybe
Understood.
in future, yes, but storytelling is an art that has been done by human beings before any form of technology existed.
Mm.
राजा रानी के टाइम पे वो कठपुतली से करते थे.
Right.
ठीक है. तो कहानियां तो बोली जाएंगी, कहानियां सुनेंगे लोग. AI से maybe the kahani might get a little sharper, might get a little better. It's a tool. In
Mm.
the end, it's a machine which requires a human being on top of it to run. So
Absolutely.
it will make us smarter. I am not debating that it will not do anything. It will definitely make us smarter. But whether we are replaceable till we keep telling stories that excite our audiences, human race is going to exist.
Got it.
Yeah.
Have you been seeing some
And
inflection?
1 second, I'll just interject. And we use all of these platforms at our office right now.
Okay, which
So
of the?
approximately 12, 13 of these platforms are being used, from Midjourney to GPT to VO3 to Gemini. There are a couple of others that I'm missing in the design part, on the design side. We are using the one uh, that is there for voiceovers.
Mhm.
But believe me, even now, if the client has budgets, the client says, यार असली आदमी से करा लेते हैं.
Mm.
इसकी ना फीलिंग नहीं आ रही इसके अंदर.
Right.
ठीक है, तो अगर आपको 20 लाख रुपए की फिल्म बनानी है ना, एडवर्टाइजिंग, सो यू विल नॉट गो लुकिंग फॉर अ वॉइस ओवर दैट इज नॉट साउंडिंग लाइक पीयूष मिश्रा.
Mm.
You will spend that 1.5 lakh, 2 lakh rupees, give Piyush Mishra his money, and that's because when somebody hears that, the moment that recognition comes into mind, right? AI driven voiceover is going to just remain a voiceover.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Uh, have you been seeing any inflection in your revenues or your business? Like any changes that has happened recently because of AI? Like are some of the clients saying that we will make this video ourselves, we will make the voiceover ourselves. There are tools out there. There is 11 lab out there. We will do the voiceover ourselves. So anything like that sort of.
So I'll tell you what, clients will not do this themselves. What's happening is that they are trying to say that if you are doing 20 reels for us, and out of which 8 or 10 reels are human reels, cut those 20 reels to 10 videos, make it on AI.
Mm.
Who is going to write the script? For client is going to sit and write the script on GPT, you think? It's not going to happen unless and until the client has a lot of time, lot of idle time remaining. The client's not going to write the script on GPT. The client is not going to then give. And do you think it's simple? It's not simple. There are at least 7, 10, 12, 15, 20, sometimes more prompts that need to be given
Mm.
for a for something that is relevant to come out.
Mm.
It's not simple. As I said to you, a CMO, a brand manager have 10 other jobs. This
Right.
this is why if they could have done this, they would have also just hired a couple of CDs, creative designers,
Mm.
an editor, and a writer, sit in their office and do it. Why do brands come to agencies? Brands also come to agencies because they know that the agency is working with 20 clients.
Mm.
So the diversity of creativity that you will find in an advertising agency will not be found in a single place. जो आदमी एग्जाम्पल के तौर पे सोनी का काम करता ही रहेगा, सोनी के दफ्तर में बैठ के,
Mm.
वो उसके आगे सोच ही नहीं पाएगा ना.
Right.
He or she is not thinking. But imagine that guy sitting in a creative office, creative space, where बात करते करते ही 5 brands का नाम आ जा रहा है, 5 clients का नाम आ जा रहा है, 5 kinds of new things का नाम आ जा रहा है.
Mm.
The difference that will make. So uh, I have not been till now asked for a budget cut.
Mhm.
I have been asked to change the quantum of things that we do to incorporate more AI assets.
Mhm.
ये हुआ है.
Got it.
पैसे कम करने को अभी तक किसी ने नहीं बोला है.
Mm.
ज्यादा भी करने को अभी तक किसी ने नहीं बोला है. So I can tell you that much as well.
Final question. What do you foresee in next 5 years or 10 years time? Media agency, this whole format of media, format and the industry of media, how is it going to change in next 5 to 10 years? क्या हम are we going to see advertisement platforms that run ads by themselves? You just upload the creatives and it will run without human supervision. Are we going to see AI models creating advertisements by themselves? Because it's getting better every day, and every year it is going one level up. So, and one day it will reach a certain point. Maybe it will not 100% there, but it will be acceptable by humans. And then the industry will change. What do you foresee in next 5 to 10 years? What is your
I
prediction?
don't know how you will perceive this answer, but I don't look that forward. Okay. And I don't think at this point of time we should look that forward, because what Sam Altman and Elon Musk are doing every day is changing our lives, uh, quadrupling what will happen in 5 years in probably 3 months.
Hmm.
So we don't know what's going to change in 3 months also in the business.
Right.
But where I differ from you is that where you are saying that maybe human beings will start accepting mediocrity
Hmm.
because the machine will start doing it. I don't agree to that. Machine will enhance excellence. The machine's job is to enhance the work that we do. Machine's job is to not make us mediocre. The mediocre ones will cease to exist. You must be seeing WPP has fired 3,500, 4,000 people. Dentsu yesterday or day before let go of 4,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
So mediocre people will not exist. But at the same point of time, the ones who are going after excellence, these machines are going to make them magnificent. Okay, so and I just hope I am right and you are wrong, because only then I'll be able to save my job. And I told you in the very beginning that I'm an eternal optimist. So I will look at the injunction of AI as a very, 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 very positive thing versus negative.
All right.
मतलब फर्न्स एंड पेटल्स ने वो वीडियो बनाई, मुझे नहीं पता आपने देखी कि नहीं, फर्न्स एंड पेटल्स की राखी वाली वीडियो। उसके बाद उन्होंने एक राखी वाली वीडियो बनाई, पूरी एआई से बनाई, खाली पीयूष मिश्रा की आवाज लगाई पीछे उन्होंने। ठीक है,
Hmm.
बहुत खूबसूरत बनाई, वेरी वेल मेड। ऑल्दो दे स्पेंट लॉट ऑफ मनी फॉर इट्स प्रमोशन, बिकॉज इट कैन बी सीन कि एंगेजमेंट उतना ज्यादा नहीं है, व्यूज बहुत है, तो वो दिख रहा है कि प्रमोशन बहुत किया। बट बहुत खूबसूरत फिल्म है, आप देखना यूट्यूब पे आपको दिख जाएगी, फर्न्स एंड पेटल्स एआई वीडियो, पीयूष मिश्रा वॉइस ओवर डालोगे मिल जाएगी आपको। उसके बाद से हम 12 बना चुके हैं वैसे, ऑल एक्सटर्नल पेड फॉर एफर्ट।
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think? It's only going to increase your business. It's not going to decrease your business, because people will want more things, more amazing things, more excellent things.
Mm.
Right. So the job of technology should be to enhance you, not to guide you. Right. वही
Uh,
होगा। Done
cool.
it.
Yeah. On this note, probably we'll close the session. Thanks for joining us, Rohit. Pleasure to have you on our platform, and best wishes for IT Media. Hope you ride the AI wave and you'll soon, come up with more interesting content around AI, using AI, and of course,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, man.
thanks.
Thanks, Priya. Thank you.